We're literally just hours away from the start of training camp here at St. Thomas Sports Park. I'm Mike Keith along with Jim Wyatt. Going to get you ready for a few of the overriding things that we'll begin watching Saturday about 2:30 as the Titans come out here for the first practice. Obviously, all the fans in attendance going to want to know what's going on with Marcus Mariota.
All eyes will be on him because we really haven't seen him open it up ourselves in some of these OTAs and the mini camp. They've been kind of careful with him. According to Mike Malarkey, he's going to be off the injury report when camp starts. He's going to have people with his ankle and people running at him, stuff we haven't seen. Obviously, during the course of camp, he's going to be practicing against the Carolina Panthers. Have some preseason games you have to work himself through, but the good news is he's had some quality work this offseason to get ready for what's going to be the next step.
For Titan fans, it's the unveiling of the almost brand new wide receiver core. Eric Decker and Corey Davis going to be huge focuses out here in camp.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see what the Eric Decker addition is going to do for Taywan Taylor, because Taywan Taylor has been one of the stars out here on these fields throughout camp. Now you're throwing Decker in. How much time does he take away from Taylor? Rashard Matthews, I'm expecting him to be in the mix. Who's going to be alongside him? Where they're playing in the slot on the outside? How's Tajay Sharp going to come along in his recovery from a foot injury? A lot of questions at that position, but a lot of good options.
The thing I'm most interested in, how is the secondary going to shake out? Your thoughts?
Yeah, and that's another position group. Not only are guys fighting for playing time, but they're going to have to be put in slots. And who's going to play in the slot? For example, Logan Ryan, newcomer coming in, 2 Super Bowl rings to his name. Adoree Jackson, a first-round pick. Jonathan Cyprien coming in from Jacksonville. I think Kevin Byard's going to be an emerging star on this team. But guys like LaShawn Sims, Bryce McCain, who are coming back from last year, who are fighting for roles, not to mention some other guys like Kalen Reed. So that's going to be a position battle, inside, outside, safety position. Be fun to watch.
One of the biggest stories of training camp is going to be the Titans setup in training camp itself. Amy Adams-Strunk wanting to get more fans out here at St. Thomas Sports Park to give people more of the feeling of Nissan Stadium, and that means going to be some significant changes for all fans coming out to camp. Amie Wells is standing by to tell us about them. Let's go to Amy standing by in her Nissan.
I'm here at Ted Rhodes Park, which is just down the street from St. Thomas Sports Park, and this is a new addition to the parking options this year for Titans training camp. The Titans are providing a shuttle that runs from an hour before practice to an hour after practice, and of course, parking and the shuttle are completely free.
Once you arrive at St. Thomas Sports Park, you'll go through security. It's not hard, it's exactly like at Nissan Stadium. There's just going to be someone there to check your bags. The bag policy from Nissan Stadium is also going to be enforced here at St. Thomas Sports Park. Coolers, lawn chairs, umbrellas, strollers, those are all things that will not be allowed at St. Thomas Sports Park.
And these changes were made for your safety. Now let's talk about some changes that were made for your comfort.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you bleachers. That's right, here at St. Thomas Sports Park, we are going to have bleachers instead of making you stand to watch practice. All right, we've talked about practice, you sitting, you being comfortable. Now let's talk about the main attraction, the autographs.
The autograph zone is located in the far end zone. To get there, walk around the outer perimeter of the first field and line up along the fence line. Titans players will come to you and sign your Titans merchandise.
This is going to be such a great training camp. We are so excited to have you guys out here at St. Thomas Sports Park. We will see you on Saturday, July 29th. Mike and Jim, back to you.
Well done, Amy. Looks great out here, and the stands and everything for the fans going to be incredibly convenient.
It's going to be great, and I can assure you I'm not going to need this pullover. I've been inside the building. It's going to be hot out here, but they'll have awnings pulled over that will keep fans as cool as they can be. Certainly it looks good, feels look good. Training camp feels sneaking up on us.
Rookies to watch on offense, other than Corey Davis, who are we keeping an eye on?
I'm going to say Taylor, but also Jonnu Smith, the big tight end out of Florida International, who's going to be competing for playing time. Anxious to see how he looks when the pads come on. I think on the defensive side of the football, I'm going to say Josh Caraway and Jayon Brown. Brown, extremely fast. I'm going to see how he does now when the pads come on. Caraway also fast. These guys can have to earn a spot on this roster by being able to fight off offensive linemen and be able to get to the quarterback from the outside. It should be 2 fun guys to watch.
I am excited about seeing the 2 first-round picks, though, Corey Davis and Adoree Jackson. Going to be fun to watch them when the pads get on.
Yeah, no doubt. And fun to watch them compete against one another because, as we all know, Corey Davis is kind of a quiet, mild-mannered guy. Dory Jackson a little bit more outspoken. So I think those two will compete against each other. I'll be anxious to see those guys battle it out.
The Titans back in the building here on Friday. First practice is Saturday afternoon. It is open to the public at 2:30. Again, make sure you get up to speed on all of the new guidelines. It's going to make it better for everybody, but it's going to be more like going to a game at Nissan Stadium than training camp practices have ever been. We can't wait to see you out here this weekend to watch the Titans at work. For Jim Wyatt and Amie Wells, I'm Mike Keith, and this is TitansOnline.com.